To my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Larry, and remember, if you're watching me for the first time, kindly like, subscribe, comment, and share on my videos. So, guys, today I have this video lined up for you about this Jamaican woman and a Cuban woman, talking of how Jamaican culture has influenced everybody, like, or rather most countries around the world. So let's watch this video and then I'll be back with more comments.
5 cultural shocks I suffer when I moved to Jamaica from Cuba. Hi, my name is Flor. I am Cuban and I live in Jamaica for 21 years now. And up to this day, me not stop for shock over them 5 cultural things here. Number one, food for breakfast. Me say, come morning time, me could not believe me I see where I come from, Cuba. Breakfast time is barely a little sip of coffee if you're lucky. If you are a little bit more privileged, you may have some cow's milk and maybe a little bread. Member says 21 years since me left. But this is what me remember about the Cuba I left behind. You see, when you reach a Jamaica now, me say boiled dumpling, me say liver, me say kidney, me say ackee and saltfish with dumpling and food, me say rice and peas and all that dinner and morning time. Up to this day, me not exaggerate, me not tell no lie. Me can't get over the fact that Jamaicans have a whole meal for breakfast. Number two, manners and respect. Me don't know what was it about the Cuba me left behind, but we never did practice manners and respect. My grandmother always did tell me that manners and respect in Cuba died in 1959. You see, if you buck up on somebody, you just buck up on somebody and move. You say if it's morning time, you just wake up and move. You say if it's evening time, you just walk through and move. But you see in a Jamaica now, in a Jamaica, you better practice your manners and respect. You have to say good morning. You have to say good evening. You have to say good night. If it's a night time and you know I go asleep, you still have to say good night. If you buck up on somebody, you have to say sorry. You have to say sorry. You have to say sorry. You better say sorry. Boy, me wish Cuba will take up back manners and respect. Number three, eating out. You see the Cuba I left behind, going to restaurants? That was not in my vocabulary. The liquor restaurant that did exist were owned by the government, and let me tell you, you don't want to name that food there. Eating out for my family was almost like a taboo because we were so afraid that we will get sick. So every time we will travel to another province for health reasons, for whatever reason it would be, we carry our own food, we carry our own liquor bottle with juice and them thing there fi eat, and you will not eat out because you don't know where them process them food, you don't know what did they in that food, and there was no guarantee that you will find food a road. But you see, Jamaica now, you just go a restaurant. You don't need no special occasion. Restaurant just dead. You have fast food restaurant, you have regular restaurant, you have cook shop, you have people that sell a roadside pan chicken and them thing there. A different culture this. Number four, helper. I mean, no, say everybody in Jamaica don't have no helper, but we can't deny say Jamaica has a helper culture because it's very affordable and it's very necessary. Up to this time, I have no helper. There's one lady that come and clean me yard once or twice per week, and that's about it. But my husband family did have the helper culture, and she always did have a problem with me. She always, she never did like me because she's like, me, so you need to sit down because I always want to wash the dishes and me always want to clean the yard and me always want to wash the clothes. And she's like, that is my job. She's one of the people them who helped me to learn English when I first moved to Jamaica. We used to sit down with her and talk to her, and we had so much in common because she come from country. And when I described my life in Cuba, it was very, very similar to her country life in Jamaica. In Cuba now, Elpa, El, well, what? That is back in the day. before 1959, and even I will say maybe a little bit after 1959, people will still have helpers in their house. People were rich and so, but after everybody don't migrate to America, or the rich people in Cuba don't go to America, that culture died. Nowadays, you do have some people who have helper, but these people who have helper is people who run Airbnb. So it's somebody that they will pay to come to the house, come clean and do all them thing there. But like living helpers and nanny and all them thing, they me never left that in a Cuba. Me never lived that in a Cuba yet. Number 5 is transportation. In a Cuba, public transportation, taxi, have your own car. Them thing they don't exist over there. So no, 21 years ago when me left, nobody could have care. Now things change a little bit. But public transportation is still a struggle. Taxi is still a struggle, and it's very expensive, and not everybody can afford taxi. So let me tell you what you are doing in Cuba. You are hitchhike. You are stand on a roadside, said you and said stop, and pray say one big truck full of a cane or whatever it is stop for you and pick you up. Other than that, a foot of hype. You see, when it comes to Jamaica now, public transportation dead, taxi man dead, and if you have little money, you can buy your own vehicle. Me say me dey drive in a car, go everywhere. Me come to Jamaica, go sit down in a car with my husband. Automatic vehicle, and me get this, me get car sick because me not accustomed to them fancy vehicles there. So again, you know, better appreciate what you know have. You know, better give thanks for what uno have, because other people don't have it like uno. These are the 5 cultural shocks I experienced when I moved to Jamaica from Cuba. Thank you so much for watching. Mucha love.
So once again, guys, to begin with, let me just rather repeat what the young lady just said. Jamaica is a brand. Jamaica is a brand, and that's why you see everybody wants to be associated with a brand, certain brand. And in this case, to be specific, Jamaica is a big brand. Everybody wants to be associated with the winning brand. Everybody wants to be associated with the winning team. So why am I saying that? In this video, we've seen, or rather heard, what the young lady had to say about Jamaica. She has traveled to more countries, and she could find Jamaican restaurants. People are copying Jamaican culture. Now, talking of Jamaican culture, and there's Jamaican music. Everybody loves Jamaican music. I love Jamaican music. More so reggae. They also say, or rather they say, reggae connects yourself, or rather your mind to your soul and all that. Reggae has a message. Everybody loves reggae music. Everybody loves Jamaican music. For instance, here in my country, at any jam down sessions, any club, any parties, you'll never miss DJs playing reggae music. For instance, in my local city, there is this DJ. He is one of my favorites. He's DJ B-Boy. You might like to check him out on the YouTube channel. I love that guy. That guy works like an ambassador of Jamaica. Every time I attend his show at his club, he always plays Jamaican music. That guy really appreciates Jamaican music. Even if you look at his dress codes, he has this Jamaican flag wrapped around him every time he plays his music, or rather he plays Jamaican music. Another thing we can talk about is the Jamaican food. Everybody loves Jamaican food, the Jamaican cuisines. Everybody loves it. And now in the other video, you heard about the Cuban lady say like in Jamaica people are blessed to have a full meal when they wake up, and whereas in Cuba they have like just a sip of coffee, and if you're lucky enough, you'll you'll get to have a little bit of white tea that's with milk in it. So that's to just assure you how Jamaica is really blessed. Now I had something else here, and that was really interesting. Now there is somebody who told me that back in the days, the Cuban government did a lot for Jamaica. There is more than just one school that Fidel Castro built in Jamaica. Now, I'd love for Jamaicans to, or rather, prove this information that there is a lot of schools that Fidel Castro built in Jamaica, and others that really actually most Cubans are sending me messages telling me that they appreciate Jamaica and respect Jamaican so much. Well, also, I respect Jamaica so much and I love Jamaica so much, and that's why I am totally obsessed with making Jamaican content and uncovering everything that's going on in Jamaica. Most people tell me like, why don't you talk about your country? Yes, I also talk about my country, but I have these obsessions with Jamaica. I mean, if you have football, would it be bad if you envied another ball, somebody's ball? Anyway, leave that. It will complicate everything, but to be precise, Jamaica is a brand that I myself, I admit that I am totally associating myself with this brand. To Jamaica, to the Jamaican people, I love you so much. So guys, another thing, we've had the lady talk of respect. The Jamaican people are very respectful people, not unless you cross them. And in my previous video I was talking about the same thing. You don't just come to my country, you cross me, and you expect me to continue giving you that respect. No, we don't do that. That will never happen. You give me my respect, I'll respect you back. It's just that simple. So guys, I'm your host Larry. Remember, if you're watching my videos for the first time, kindly like, comment and subscribe so that you won't miss out any content that I upload concerning Jamaica and everything that's happening in Jamaica and around the world, and mostly in Africa. So, and until we meet again, peace out.